Welcome to the class then. Uh, so let me start the same lesson, the third level. In the last video, we have seen that Charlie, the boy who is 31 years old, by the way, I had told that 30 years old, but he is 31 years old, once goes to the third level of Grand Central Station. Third level means here, third floor of the Grand Central Station. But no one believes. Why? Because according to the authorities of railway station, there was no such floor. The authorities had to tell that Grand Central Station had only 2 floors. But Charlie claimed that he had gone to third level. He consulted his friend who was a psychiatrist. His friend told that it was merely the imagination of his mind, as he always used to be worried due to the situation of the modern world, which was full of fear, tension, worry. So maybe he was sad, he was not happy, he wanted to escape from his real situation, and so in his imagination he would have gone to the better world, which was free from fears and anxieties. Now let's see. Anyway, here's what happened at Grand Central. One night last summer, I worked late at the office. I was in a hurry to get uptown to my apartment, so I decided to take the subway from Grand Central because it's faster than the bus. Now here the narrator describes, Charlie himself describes that what happened that day. How and when he reached the third level of Grand Central Station. He described the situation, he described the atmosphere, he described the day, he describes his mood when it happened. He says that one night, he says this matter is of the last summer night. He said that last summer, one night, he worked late in the office. He was very late in his office. So, he was in a hurry to come back to his flat, to come back to his apartment. So, instead of catching the bus, he wanted to catch subway. He wanted to take subway so that he could reach his apartment earlier. Children, subway. Subway means underground way, underground passage, and subway means also underground railway, underground train. So here second meaning will be applicable. Here underground train. So he wanted to catch underground train instead of the bus. Why? Because he wanted to reach his apartment earlier as he was late in the office. Now I don't know why this should have happened to me. He says, after going to the Grand Central Station and trying to catch the subway, why it happened to him, he himself doesn't know. It happened to him means what happened to him? Means how he reached the third level of Grand Central Station, which according to the authorities is not existing. So, why this case happened to him, he says that he himself doesn't know. I'm just an ordinary guy named Charlie, 31 years old, and I was wearing a tan gabardine suit and a straw hat with a fancy band. Now he introduces himself. He tells about himself. He says that he is an ordinary guy, a simple guy of 31 years old. And what was he wearing that day? He was wearing gabardine suit. What is gabardine? A kind of clothes. Coarse cloth, rough cloth, which doesn't allow water to go through. So he was wearing the suit of gabardine cloth and a straw hat with fancy bands, fancy stripes, decorative stripes. Here he describes his dress, that what was he wearing that day. He was wearing brown colored gabardine suit and a straw hat with fancy bands. I passed a dozen men who looked just like me, and I wasn't trying to escape from anything. I just wanted to get home to Louisa, my wife. He says that day he had seen several men looking like him, several men who were just like him, and not from any angle he was in the mood to escape from the real world, from the real situation. He doesn't remember. So far as his memory is concerned, he says that he was not in the mood to escape. His only concern was, he only wanted to reach his wife Louisa as soon as possible. I turned into Grand Central from Vanderbilt Avenue and went down the steps to the first level where you take trains like the 20th century. Now Vanderbilt Avenue. Vanderbilt Avenue. This is the name of the wide street, thoroughfare of New York. In New York, this street is very wide street. From that street, he entered here Grand Central Station. And in Grand Central Station, climbing down the steps, he came to the first level. He came to the first floor of Grand Central Station. Now here he describes the first level of Grand Central Station, the first floor of Grand Central Station. He says that on the first floor of Grand Central Station, one can see so many trains which may be seen in 20th century. He said that the first floor of Grand Central Station is such a floor where one can see the trains just like the trains which are generally seen in 20th century. So what happened? From Vanderbilt Street, he entered Grand Central Station and climbing down the steps, he came to the first level, first floor, where the trains, like the trains of 20th century, can be found, can be seen. Then I walked down another flight to the second level. Flight means here, children, flight means a set of stairs between two floors, from one floor to another floor. Then climbing down the flight of stairs. Then climbing down the set of stairs. From first floor, he came to the second floor, to the second level of Grand Central Station. Means, first of all, here is the first floor, and after first floor, he came to the second floor. the suburban trains leave from. Now here he describes the second floor of Grand Central Station. About first floor he has already described. Now he is describing that what kind of floor was second floor. He says that second floor, second level of Grand Central Station was such a level from where anybody could catch train for suburban. What is suburban, children? Suburban means area outside the central part of the town, not the main part of the town, not the central part of the town, outside the central part of the town. So from the second level, from the second floor, anybody could catch the train for suburbs. Where the suburban trains leave from, ducked into an arched doorway, heading for the subway and got lost. On the second floor, there was an arched doorway. There was a carved doorway. So, to enter the carved doorway, what did he do? He ducked. Duck means here to lower the head and body so that one cannot strike against something, one cannot knock against something. So lowering his head and body, he entered the carved doorway. Where was the carved doorway? On the second floor. Through this carved doorway, one could go to the subway. One could catch the underground train. So he entered the arched doorway, carved doorway, the doorway which could take him to the subway. Heading for the subway and got lost. But as he entered the doorway, after that, he got confused. He was lost. He lost his way. That's easy to do. He said that it was easy for a man like him to be lost there. Actually, Grand Central Station was such a large station with so many doors, corridors and stairs that a man like him could be easily lost there. I have been in and out of Grand Central hundreds of times, but I am always bumping into new doorways and stairs and corridors. He says here that it was not the first time that he had gone to the Grand Central Station. Many a time he had gone to that station and many a time he had come out of the station. But every time, whenever he went to that station, whenever he wanted to go through the subway and he went to Grand Central Station, always he got confused, always he was lost, always he came across some new doors, some new corridors, some new stairs. So this was not the first time that this thing happened with him. Hello, Papa. Hello. Once I got into a tunnel about a mile long and came out in the lobby of Roosevelt Hotel. Now here he gives examples that how earlier also he was lost. He says that once what happened that by mistake he took such a tunnel which was 1 mile long, and the tunnel took him instead of his own flat to the big hall of a hotel. Instead of going to his flat, where did he reach? He reached the big lobby of a Roosevelt Hotel. he reached the big hall of the Roosevelt Hotel. Another time, I came up in an office building on 46th Street, 3 blocks away. And another time, he took again a wrong way, and instead of reaching his flat, he reached one office building which was in 46th Street and 3 blocks away from his own flat. So here he wants to tell, by citing these examples, by citing these instances, he wants to tell that that was not the first time that he was lost. Earlier also, so many times he was lost. 2 examples he has already given. Sometimes I think Grand Central is growing like a tree, pushing out new corridors and staircases like roots. Now here the writer, Jack Finney, compares Grand Central Station to a tree. As a tree is always growing with new branches, new twigs, new leaves, endless roots, in the same way, to the narrator, to Charlie, Grand Central Station was always improving, was always being modified. Because always, whenever he went there, he bumped, he came across some new doors, some new corridors. So he said that for him it was just like a tree which is always growing. There's probably a long tunnel that nobody knows about feeling its way under the city right now. He says that most probably, that maybe Grand Central Station had one long tunnel which was going underground the city. And this was unknown to all. Perhaps no one had idea about this tunnel. This tunnel could take someone to Times Square or could take someone to Central Park. Times Square, actually, children, in New York, this is a major center. This is a major center for tourism. And Central Park is a big urban park. So he says that maybe at Grand Central Station there was a long tunnel. About this tunnel no one was knowing, and this tunnel was going under the city, and this tunnel could take person to Times Square, to Central Park, and maybe because for so many people through the years, Grand Central has been an exit, a way of escape. Maybe that's how the tunnel I got into, but I never told my psychiatrist friend about that idea. And he says that maybe people of New York, so many people of New York were using this tunnel to escape from the city, using this underground passage to escape from this city. And so he would have also, he says about himself, so he would have also that day had taken this tunnel, had used this tunnel, perhaps escaping point of view, from escaping point of view. But he doesn't disclose this thing to his friend who was psychiatrist. What does he say here? He says that at Grand Central Station, as there were so many doors, so many corridors, so maybe there was one tunnel also which was very long, which was going under the city, and most probably so many people had already used this tunnel, and he also that day would have taken this tunnel to escape, but he doesn't disclose it to his. So children, that's all for today.